because she's going to be, or the whole point about her, as I think I mentioned before, is summoning beasts and then turning into beasts, which I need to make an addendum to here because I messed up. Something I said the last time I was recording because I forgot all about this, so it's going to get sicker. But yeah, like I mentioned before, the whole thing about her is that she's going to turn into a beast. So when she has higher strength and gets their strength at, well, I don't think she gets their strength add onto her strength, but you know, so she's going to hit hard inside and outside of beast form. That's kind of what she's going to do. Of course, you don't get that to level 4, so it's going to take me a little bit before I pop off, you know what I mean? And I can't turn into like large animals until like level 6 or 8 or some shit. What the fuck? Oh, I thought it teleported me somewhere. I'm like, what the fucking shit? But no, we're good. We're just growing trees up in this bitch. I was so confused. Like, fucking teleport me? No, we're good. So yeah, doing that, of course, having my lion, who I named Tefnut. I love my lion's name. It is so adorable. For those of you who don't know, as I mentioned before, I think I actually named. I'm pretty sure I explained this. I'll go over it really fast again. I've really been into playing with the big boys from Prince of Egypt, and in there they talk a lot about a lot of gods, which is why I really got into Smite, which I also need to talk about Smite because that's come back up again. Got a lot to talk about that with you guys about, but we'll get there. Don't you worry, we'll get the fuck there. But yeah, Tefnut is a lion goddess in the Egyptian gods, the Egyptian pantheon, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, or whatever the fuck they call it. So, oh, okay, that's why I thought it teleported me. Because it just grows a bunch of stuff around, you guys see. So that's why my lion's named Tefnut. So when Tefnut and myself are turned into beasts and I summon a bunch of beasts, it's going to be awesome. Now, I made the mistake before and I forgot all about this, and this is why summoning builds get fucking insane. So remember I mentioned that there's going to be up to 7 beasts out in the field at one time? I made a mistake. That number actually gets a lot scarier. Because as I went through and read the spell and the description of the spell very specifically. You can keep casting it. So, you can have way more than the, if you roll max, of course, than the what is it? Yeah, 1d4 plus 1, so 5. Plus the one from the feat I'm gonna get. That's gonna make it so every time I summon something, I add 1 to the summon, so I can get up to 6. So it's gonna be 1d4 plus 2. I can do that multiple times. I can get a lot of fucking beasts on that field when I can like summon levels like 1d4 plus 5 level 7. Those are gonna be there for like 17, 18 turns. Oh, hey kitty, I didn't know you were in here. He just walked right there. Poor dog, he's so tired. He's had a hard day. Yeah, my parents' dog is just laying next to me on his bed, right next to my chair. He's so tugged at. He got so scared when that alarm kept going off. I felt so bad for him. Tried to get him away from it outside, but you could still hear him. It was still giving like flashbacks and shit. I assume. Anywho, yeah. I mean, I'm probably not going to do that unless it's absolutely 100% necessary. Like there's a huge fucking boss that's just tearing us to pieces, and I need to do that. The only reason I say that is because, like, why wouldn't you fucking just litter the field with this shit? Because each single one of them has to act, and the more that I have, the more time I'm taking away from the rest of my party members, and the more time I'm sucking into just one player's turn in combat. So I don't want to suck. I want to have fun, but I don't want to have fun at the expense of sucking the fun out of everybody else. You know what I mean? So, I'm gonna play chill with it, unless it's just like, we need you, summon, summon, summon every turn, you know? So, see what happens, you know? Definitely see what happens.
Interesting.
Yes, very interesting.
Right.
I'm glad you noticed. Anywho, so yeah, that's what's going on with D&D. All updated there. Pretty much the point we left off at was that we got all the ingredients and stuff we need to bind the wolf and to kill the wolf, and so now the wolf is coming literally in a few hours. We're gonna cut it off at its den, kill it, and bind it forever. Because if you kill it, to actually kill it, you have to bind it in special magical cloth or some shit like that that this witch made for us. Because if you just kill it without binding it first, then it disappears in a puff of smoke, which we did early in the campaign, which is the first time we almost fucking died because there's only 3 of us at the time. Now we have like at least 5 of us rolling. It's supposed to be 6 minus because one of the guys that we who are you? Oh, you need that crystals to activate that shit. I remember that. Oh, use the gas mask to talk to the homie. G, right, got it. Hi, I'm one of you now. Jesus, the voice. You got it. Nothing to it but to do it. I don't think I need this for this, and I'd rather have the stats. You know what I mean? But this person is fucking my shit right now. I don't appreciate it. Anywho. She fucking running all over to get this shit, man. She gonna pull the whole goddamn... She gonna stomp the yard with this shit. Fuck you, bitch. I'm going for this one. You don't touch my shit. Yeah. Suck on my dick real quick before you try some shit. There you go. Pop on him. Pop on him. So good. Oh, so good. Oh. Kill. Kill. Awesome. We're getting it. 2 engineers. Ugh. It's gonna be hard to get with this monk running around causing chaos everywhere. Every which way, left, right, up, down, sideways. Fucking shit. Anywho. Yep, thanks. You killed them all. Still didn't even finish the fucking quest. You greedy sack of shit. Anywho. Yeah, so now we're about to go fight the wolf, but we ended it a little bit early. It was, I mean, it was pretty late. We had been questing for a while. Playing for a while. Questing, same thing. I'm just used to World of Warcraft now. We were playing for quite a while, and I guess, I mean, I've never had a problem with those chairs, but for some reason, 2 people now have, like, had back pain and whatnot due to the chairs. They're uncomfortable. It's like, I mean, I used to sit on literally a wooden chair when I was younger in my room before I actually got a nice comfy chair. Don't worry, I'm gonna take a go potty here in a little bit. I just gotta finish this level, baby. Yeah, I just gotta finish this level. I gotta fight this bitch off with both hands on my dick for these kills. You know what? It's not even worth it at this point. We'll come back later for that. Let's go over here and do all these so this dumbass elf can fuck off. And we can get a quest faster or whatever. We'll come back for this shit. Stop tracking it for now. Anywho. Hey, trap these guys over here? Yeah, I guess so. Let's go do it, I guess. Yeah, so his back was hurting, so he's like, yeah, man, I'm just not feeling it. You know, my back fucking hurts, but I don't want to end it because of that. And I'm like, hey, man, if you're hurting, you're hurting, you know, there's no reason to play uncomfortable, so it's like, next session, man, gotta take that wolf out, so I'm excited for that. I'm also excited because I'm gonna offer a proposal to my other DM, who's not DMing this one, he's playing in this one. Because I think, as I mentioned, I mentioned before, some playthrough. I don't fucking know. They kind of blend together sometimes. I'm gonna go through here because that seems like a good thing to do. I think I could go over, but just in case I can't, let's go through. Because I think that's what I'm intended to do. And we could fly in here anyway, so it's not really a big deal. Anywho, because we were supposed to play last week. Last week it was supposed to be a third session, but I guess no one could make it. They had problems with the kids and stuff, so it would have been just the three of us again. Because the DM's girlfriend's son, because she's in her 30s. Remember, I've talked about this before, I think. He's kind of like a cover, because when we only had 3 people the first time and the wolf made us our bitch and we all almost died, the second time we all almost died was when we fell into a series of traps. Then we all got impaled by bronze spikes that almost took us all out for good. Very close to all dying there. Almost TPK'd there. Just because of a slippery fucking tunnel. Anywho. So yeah. So it's like, no disrespect to this to our DM, but it seems like besides me, my other DM, and the kid that plays when we need extra people, I guess it's kind of like it's a lot. What the fuck? He's allowed to play when no one else is there. Everyone else, the other 4 people that he's assigned to be in the team. Why is it not doing anything? Do I gotta do it in order? 2 minutes. Yep, I need to understand Raven speech. So I need to kill a bitch. And then I can understand. I just need to kill Anaroka? Krishna Aroka. Yeah, just any of them, right? Or are there actually any of you called Aroka? I think that's a race, right? So you all are? Okay. Fuck it, let's kill him and find out, huh? Let's check out the Falcon Wing. That sounds like a good idea. Hi, Kitty. Yes, so I'm gonna propose to him. Not that way, but propose an offer to him. Because he said he's working on a, there's a couple things he said that I'm going to list out here. I got the Raven speech, let's do this. He's said that groups that he's been in with has never always followed the same campaign every time they met up. He's also said that he's working on a steampunk campaign. So to grease the wheels, because he's not, he gets so excited about DMing that he doesn't often like to hand over the wheel to other people to DM. The only reason he did with the person who's doing it now is because he wanted to take a break from the campaign we were doing. He's feeling a little burned out and stuff. Definitely understandable. What is this? Oh, no, it's just that way. Heard that shit before. So to kind of right, knew that. I guess I just fly to it. Yeah, so to kind of grease the wheels a little bit so he'd be comfortable handing over the reins sometimes, I want to propose to him the idea of like, hey, since it seems like the 4 of us, the current DM, my other DM, and the kid, and myself, seem to be the only ones who are available every single week, since our other DM has found like the most busiest human beings on the fucking planet. I can understand that everyone's got life stuff they gotta do, but like 2 of them have a 0% show up rate so far, out of 3, 0 of 3. Two of them have a 0%, and the other 2 have a 33%, a 1 out of 3. So he has somehow found the busiest human beings on the planet. My imagination of how the conversation went is like, hey, I'm starting a campaign. Would you guys like to play? And they're like, oh yeah, dude, that'd be a lot of fun. I would love to play. And he's like, okay, cool. What days are you available at? None. Oh, did you mean like some or one? No, none. Okay, we'll find a day in there. We'll make it work. It's kind of seems like that's how it's been so far. I know there's only been 3 examples, but they have a track record so far of never being available. Hopefully, I mean, I have these totems I'm gonna do. Oh, corpse. His corpse? No. Okay. Plant, totem. Huh. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, plant totem. Doing something. Hi, you're here. That was a little louder than I thought than it should have been. Hi, and now I gotta deal with you. Oh, you better not fight me, dude. I can't take your ass. Oh. Oh, he's down. Motherfucker's down. Did I plant this bitch on his body? Yeah. Fuck you, fuck you. Yo, give me some more totems and shit. His body's here, y'all. Can't ruin this opportunity. Fucking, there we go. And whoop. Hop. Splop. And kerbop. Okay, got it. So give me a totem. Awesome. Planted. Got it. Good. Golden. A little confusing. Don't understand why I'm doing the things I'm doing, but I'm doing it, and it's fine. So let's just move on. Everyone move the fuck on. Anywho. So I'm gonna propose to him like, hey, you know, since a lot of the time it seems like only us 4 can make it consistently. So I say, you know, we do the new DM. This is a little confusing because I'm not using names. I don't think they would really give a fuck, but names are irrelevant. I mean, you don't really need to know the names, but also it doesn't matter if you know the names. So names are irrelevant, so we're just going to kick them out. So my new DM, we do his campaign whenever everybody's there and available. But when it's only going to be the 4 of us, like it seems to happen pretty occasionally, we switch back and forth between doing my old DM's, we'll just call him that, my old DM's new steampunk campaign that he's really excited about doing, but I don't think he has all the pieces put together yet. I think he's still working on it. And let me take some time on the reins because I've told you that I've been running Storm King's Thunder with my wife and our friend. They don't meet that often. Like, we've had 5 sessions in over a year. We're only halfway through the 2nd chapter out of 12. So, and I've spent hours creating awesome events and areas and side missions and all this awesome stuff that is just a shame for it to go to waste. And I would really love to play it with more people because I really love Storm King's Thunder. It is a great story. Love it. I gotta go do this meeting thing now. Oh, it's down here. Awesome. Am I supposed to wear something to then be like, oh shit, dude, that's you? Or am I just walking in OG like, summoned him? That's not it. Oh, I guess this only has 47 minutes, so we're gonna have to do that. Oh my god, almost. So yeah, I'm gonna propose. We switch back and forth between letting me DM, letting my old DM, and switch back and forth between our campaigns. But if everyone's available, we do the new DM's campaign. I'm gonna propose that, so at least every week I get to fucking play Dungeons and Dragons. Because let me tell you, I know I've talked about Dungeons and Dragons a lot, and if you haven't played it, you might not get it. You may not understand. Okay, I don't know. Whatever. But like seriously, like I used to not be into D&D. I know I think I mentioned this a long time ago. Like, to me, the idea that, like, one person can be like, hey, I give you the most powerful weapon in the game that kills everybody in one hit. The fact that, like, sure, no good DM would do that, but the fact that you could do that, I thought was stupid. Like, that alone, like, turned me off the idea of playing Dungeons and Dragons. Do you have to be, like, weakened, or can I just throw this shit on you? Looks like I could just throw that shit on you. Hooray for me. I'm so fucking